as Dr. Hughes said, I wouldn't dare give you a book on how to play a violin and then expect you by the end of the semester to hand you a violin and have you play it. You need to get your hands in it and doing it. Also, I'd recommend don't wait till your junior year. Start doing it now. In the biomanufacturing lab here, we love to get students in their freshman year. We meet them through our GISAT 113 class, or when we were over teaching biology. We meet them then. And if they show interest, they come on over into the lab. And if they are interested, what we like to do is have them start shadowing with some of the juniors and seniors. Start working with some of the other students so they start learning about teamwork, interpersonal skills. Everything Dr. Hughes talked about and that you've heard so far is correct. When I get calls for job recommendations, they're not asking specific skills. Can they sequence DNA? How are they on RNA isolation? No, it's how do they get along with other people? How are they at taking direction? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And again, I can't answer those questions if I've seen you in a class of 30 people. But I certainly can answer those questions if you've been working in the lab with other students, doing teamwork, working with other, in groups. Just because you work in a lab doesn't mean that's going to be your career. You don't have to think, oh man, if I start working in a lab, I'm going to be a lab rat. No. A lot of times, now's the time to do it when you're young. Find out, I worked in a lab for a year and that's not for me. I'd rather be in regulatory or marketing or sales. And that's great because the experience you gain will carry over.